Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make brush cleaner. What you will need is a bowl to mix it in, dish soap, antibacterial soap. If you have antibacterial dish soap, that is good too. And extra virgin olive oil. Of course, you will need something to mix with and something to measure with. If you don't want to use this for just a single use and you want to store it, then you're going to need a bottle to hold it in. Okay, so let's get started. So you're going to take your bowl, and if you wanted to use a single use, I suggest using 2 to 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. But in my case, I'm making about a half of a bottle to store, so I'm just going to eye it here. So I'm just putting in like about that much there, like that. Okay, then I am going to take my antibacterial hand soap right there. And again, I would use, if I was making, like for one use, I would use 4 tablespoons of this, but I am not making a single use, so I'm going to eye it. If you were to actually measure it out, it'd be like 30 scoops of each, so I'm just eyeing it. Then I'm just going to use my dishwasher soap, and the best one is like a grease fighter one, because then it'll get all the grease out of your brushes. So again, I'm just going to eye it, and you want half of this of what you have everything else. So just get that all in there like that. Okay, so then you have this big mixture here, and I'm going to mix it all up here. So it's just like a soapy, oily mess here. So don't mix it like this, because then the soap will get it'll bubble up. Just roll it over like this until you have a nice mixture. Everything is evenly mixed in there, like that. And I can't tip it too far or it'll start to come out. So once you have it all mixed up like that, you can either pour it on a plate and just take your brushes and take the brushes and swirl them around in the plate and then rinse them off under the sink. And I don't recommend hot water, because it'll ruin your brushes. So cold or warm water is good. So if you want to store it, you take your bottle, you open your bottle, then that little nozzle thing right there, and we're gonna just pour it in there. We're not gonna scoop it or funnel it in or whatever. You're just going to pour it right in there. Now, I'm going to recommend you putting a napkin underneath, because if you're like me, you're a very messy person, and odds are that you will probably spill it like that. So, yeah, I recommend using a napkin underneath of the bottle. So once you get to this point where there's still a lot of stuff in there, but it's like not coming out on itself. You just take like your spoon and try and scoop as much more as you can in there, and it's starting to get really messy because stuff's dripping off the spoon and it's dripping off the everywhere. So I'm just gonna take, wow. As you can see, this is a very messy project. So I recommend having like a wet face cloth or something so that if it does get messy, and remember it's only soap, so like it's good. So if you do decide to store it like this, just every once in a while you don't want to shake it, but you just like turn it nice so that all of the oil and the soaps don't separate. So just store this in your bathroom or in your